Vein. So we're on episode 77 of Unranked to Diamond as every single support. We have a Vein Hover. I think we've already played Lulu, right? Yeah, she's got a star next to her name. Do we go like Enchantery type for this one? Do I take a Yumi to take that away from the Ezreal? What shall we do here? I think we'll take something Enchantery. Yeah, I think we'll do Sona. Sona. And we shall do Summon Airy. Am I happy with these runes? Yeah, they're fine. So we're doing quite decently the last couple of games. Let's hope the trend continues. I've got the exact same mid laner and jungler, by the way, in the last two games. Like mid laner was the Cass in one of the games, and the jungler was a Kayn in one of them. So yeah, you're pretty sure Sona's bugged right now? What do you mean by bugged? What are we talking about? Hey, look, oh, do you mean she's bugged and that she can be taken in the same game twice in draft? Because there's a Sona on the other team as well. Sona 2.0. So it looks like potentially a Seraphine Ezreal bot lane. Could be Seraphine mid. It's going to be a Vayne top, so yeah, that's Seraphine support. Seraphine Ezreal bot lane, so double poke coming from them. I do wonder what my AD carry is going to take though. They didn't update her passive for W. What, so you don't generate W stacks with your passive? I'll keep an eye on it and see if that's still the case. Misfortune is okay with Sona. MF, could you please take exhaust? Oh, you... Please tell me that my heal came through. That is so troll that she's last seconds swap out. Nah, we both got exhaust. Okay. That sucks. I mean, they've got two assassins on their team. They've got a Nocturne and an Echo. So as long as they don't overlap, we'll be okay. We just gotta be very careful about exhaust overlap. Like even it's okay, right? I would prefer having heal and an exhaust, but double exhaust is better than double heal. But that last second swap though is so troll. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so I mean, I know my mid lane and my jungler are like decent-ish. They're fine. They're competent. We can kind of trust them, so it's nice that we get them on the same team again. Enemy team, Seraphine has played one game, but got a pretty disgusting win rate. Same with the Ezreal as well, actually. 12 kills, 1 death. 11 kills, 2 deaths. Pretty nasty KDAs on the enemy team, so let's tread lightly down here. So your W shield won't give you the passive proc since the shield is now lower. They lowered her W shield but didn't lower the W shield threshold for using her abilities. Oh, okay. It's okay, we're just talking about the heal and exhaust situation in the in-game chat. Yeah, so I don't know if that's been hotfixed or not. I'm assuming not, knowing it's right and it's not a major bug. We can still get the stacks from healing people and stuff. I'm sure we better stack up the passive relatively decently. I guess if you're playing like a very defensive Sona, if that bug is still in the game, then I think the really passive Sonas are going to be punished from that, I guess. We'll see. We shall see. A double poke on both sides, but I'd say the enemy bot lane is potentially nastier, because just mainly because of the Seraphine. Seraphine does more damage than me. In the lane, I've got more sustain later on into the game, but early on Seraphine has more damage and crowd control.
Listen, I've met exactly one Demacia disliked. Has looked at it all.
Just taking our time here, we're chilling. Enemy jungle's Nocturne. I'm not expecting anything too crazy here early. Seraphine's looking for a thing. Nice MF either. Catches them both out. I'm about to hit level 2, but it's not like we're gonna get anything too crazy here. Unfortunate that the MFQ didn't kill that minion, otherwise that would have done a lot of damage. Nice. Oh no, MF's going in, yeah. Okay, that's the double exhaust overlap there. I did my exhaust and then MF did hers. Yeah, I wanted to get my exhaust in pretty early so that she wouldn't overlap, but she still did, which kind of sucks. Oh well. I don't have a ward for that bush. I think we just recall. Yeah, this is a good report call point. Just hope I don't get interrupted. MF's got strut. I've got my E. We can get into lane relatively quickly. Shouldn't really miss much, if anything, here. Well, the MF at least will get there in time, I think, to at least pick up the XP from this minion that's going to hit the turret. Yeah. Yeah, she missed like 1 CS though. But she still got the XP. I missed 3 melee minions of XP. It's okay. I should have hit that minion. We just chill. Take it easy, nothing too crazy to do. I don't agree with MF bashing this wave back in too quickly though. Not in an urgent rush to push this in. I was just pinging this MF, she hasn't used any wards yet, she's got 2 charges. Oh no, okay. Maybe we can catch out here? Okay, yeah, we don't have heals to get away from this. That was, yeah, I wasn't expecting Nocturne to come around that way. I don't think there was a scuttle to do. He'd already done it, so you got the scuttle movement speed to get there even quicker. But I wasn't expecting him to path that way. Yeah, that's bollocks. Yeah, Kane's having a rougher game. This Nocturne's going to be a big problem. Okay. Do we have enough? Just trying to block an Ezreal Q. Too many minions here though. I mean, Kane is here, but this is a lot of minions to have to tank. Yes, too many minions. Nocturne, Echo. Echo's definitely here. I don't know where Nocturne is though. Not sure how close he is to 6. Would have been nice if their recalls were a bit more staggered than that. Gonna try and push this lane in so that we can give Kayn freedom to do Drake. Okay. I missed out on XP again, but it's okay. No, she missed out on the cannon. She's on 62 CS though, so overall she's been doing a pretty good job last hitting. Ezra's only on 40. Listening to you play is like listening to Bob Ross. Isn't he dead?
Bizzleberry.
I sound like I sound like dead. Thank you, Dapper, for the 8 months, by the way. I sound dead cool, yeah. I guess. Appreciate him. Ugh, that's bad cute. Nice little turret plate. Nocturne's top side. That is... oh. It was an echo warning? I thought it was a Nocturne warning. Oh no. Yeah, Kayn dies here. Ari's just been freezing the wave the entire time. She's denying Echo CS, but if she was pushing in the wave, she could get a turret plate for herself. I've only got enough for ulti. Okay. I honestly thought we could get enough there to get a kill. That's not looking good, is it? Is that... yeah, mid. Oof. Yeah, 0-3-0. I mean... we don't have the best late game either. I am a late game champion, but MF doesn't really scale that great into mid game. MF has almost got ulti. I don't have enough healing to do this right now in terms of topping her up enough. She's got ulti, but I've got no ulti myself to set her up. You kidding me? Hit it. No, not like this. Staying feels a bit greedy. Kane's on his way though. Might be okay. Ari's on our way. Is that warded? I guess that was probably warded. At least Ari's finally moved from mid this time. Does she have enough? Nocturne ulti's probably going to screw things here. Yeah. Yeah, we're not really getting anything mid in terms of like the freezing. We're down plates mid and she's been like not moving. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I haven't checked to see if the W bug that you guys were talking about is still in the game or not, but got 70 passive stacks already at 13 minutes, so we're not doing too bad at least on that front. Should let me have that last hit. Hey Satire, thank you for the prime sub. I don't like this. I don't think we win this, do we? Oh, don't hit the top. Oh my god. Okay, we did win it. I think Seraphine ulted a little late there. Oh, okay. Just have to pray that's not us every time. It's a 6-0 Nocturne. It is still bugged. Alright, well, I mean, we've got a lot of passive stacks already. I think 85 is pretty damn good at 14 minutes into the game, so I guess we would probably be near like the 95-ish mid mark, maybe. Yeah, handling this echo is definitely gonna be a problem. Is your level order process the same as Soraka? Generally, yeah, unless I'm losing lane really hard. I move into W max earlier. Which was almost headed into that direction, honestly, this game. So the Seraphine there. Alright, that's a really good shutdown. Ari gets 700 gold. MF. I don't like this at all. Need to respect Nocturne. Got enough money for Moonstone in a second. Might try and pinch one of these minions. Yeah. Alright, got enough for Moonstone. think I might need to go Zonya's, just because there's two, I know we're in tankiness patch stage, but we need a stopwatch or something for these guys. Should have maybe have took like 2 melee minions and I could have got a control ward. But yeah, I think it has to be Zonya's second item, otherwise I'm just gonna die super fast going into these team fights. Team's tilted, but I don't think the situations are that bad. Definitely feel like this is winnable. Might need to try and calm them down in the chat, I think. Use my W passive there. Got a double stun. This TP coming in could be huge. This Nocturne's worth too much money, just focus on the 700 gold to cannon. Drake number 2 for both teams up right now. I might need to flash this. Thank you. Wasn't sure she was going to block or not, but I completed my passive at 18 minutes into the game, even with a Sona W shield bug apparently that's in right now. So, yeah, that's the earliest I've ever completed it. Just imagine how early we would have completed it without the bug. Pretty insane. I need to save up for that stopwatch. I was kind of lucky in the end I had exhaust for that Nocturne, otherwise that fight could have been super bad. It was the exhaust with my mini exhaust on my W passive. What bug? Apparently the shield portion of Sona's W doesn't give passive stacks. What's the passive now? When you land your Q or heal allies or mitigate damage with your W shield, you accumulate passive stacks. More stacks equals more cooldown reduction on your QWE spells. When you hit max stacks, when you use those abilities, and if your ult is on cooldown, you get cooldown off your ultimate. In a way, it's kind of like Ezreal Mystic Shot in a way, that in a weird way. It's probably the best way to kind of explain it. So we did get Drake number 2. There's a Herald not spawning. It's Baron spawning. Doesn't feel like 20 minutes into the game, but it is. I don't like that. I don't know where that is. Okay, it's not on Ari, it was on Bomb. Oh, that's a shame that missed. It's gonna be a big shove in Bomb. We can't leave mid though. We've lost 2 people on the map, so the map pressure's kind of yuck right now. That's a nice catch. Quite exhaust coming up. Are we not chasing this? Echo's on his way? Okay, not bad. Alright, my bad. Yeah, because I already used that ulti earlier. Yeah. That was stupid of me to chase that. Wasted my flash. Hey Baba, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. Thank you very much. This is winnable. If we just chill, this is winnable. Slow down the Nocturne. Okay, now we have to back off. Echo is coming. Okay. We just go get wards and stuff for mana. We can get the stopwatch now. Did have to use exhaust for that Nocturne ulti though. Which is a little annoying. But the sustain's coming through quite a lot at the moment. We're managing to out heal, well, mitigate a decent chunk of the damage, should I say, of the Nocturne, at least at the moment. What? Okay, well I missed my ulti. That was a crazy rocket proto belt. Slow the Ez. We can't do Baron. Nice quadra for MF. That was a 4v5 as well. Man, that was with my ult completely whiffing as well. But the Echo proto-belted out of it completely. That was kind of insane. Like, I don't know why he even proto-belted up in the first place. It's kind of strange, but whatever. No, we need to get back out him. Okay, that's a bad time to die. Can we get the Vayne mid here? I think Ari could have potentially made a play there on the Vayne. It's Vayne, sir. Yeah, we'd probably kill him. Everyone has his Zonyas. Oh, I thought he would ulti back further than that. Nocturne ulti backs off cooldown again. I don't know where MF is, if she's going to be able to come to this or not. Where is she? Oh, she's bot. Why is she bot? No. Yeah, that was... yeah. I thought the Echo would be ulting further back than that. Yeah, the disengage after that engage was fine. Egos are gonna probably lose us this game. We got a problem. Okay, I don't want to be overextending that much out when I've got a lot of engage. Just need to relax. Try and waste as much of the Baron time as possible. It's 33% off at the moment. I hate that positioning, the MF coming from the side like that. And Nocturne should have just jumped that, honestly. MF legit should have just been punished heavily for that move. We can't go in because Cannon is top. I'm in a bit of a weird spot right now. This ain't good. Kane tried to do something and it backfired. We need to answer this bot then. Oh, bollocks. I'm dead. Echo did die, but I think we're going to lose the fight. Cannon ulti comes through. There's still a GA on Nocturne though. Cannon's dead. Everyone's dead. Alright, that's GG. Yeah, this game was winnable. That Vayne HP though? What? Why does Vayne have so much HP? 2,700 HP at level 17? Jesus Christ. What? What? It's a lot of HP when she's bought no HP items. Sorry, that was kind of distracting to see. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know, like ego's got the better of our team. Like, I don't know, my mid lane, I can understand my mid lane's frustrations in the sense that they pinged, but they didn't punish the roams. So Echo got to roam for free, essentially. And Echo roamed, but Ari didn't get plates off the push, and in fact she actually lost plates. So yeah, kind of frustrating game. The mid laner and the jungler I don't think performed as well this game as they did in the other games. Top lane lost as well, unfortunately. So we didn't really have a carry. MF got a quadra, but then because of people fighting about where people should be and stuff, that kind of, yeah. MF just got, as soon as she got caught out by a Nocturne gank, she got tilted and that was that. So, yeah. Oh well. GG.